So when my son was 2, we noticed that he had this lump on his spine and that it was getting bigger. So I took him to the doctor, who didn't know what it was, who referred us to the consultant, who also didn't know what it was, but he wanted to take x-rays and a biopsy and basically cut it out to see what it was. And that didn't feel right to me, so I decided to go another way. I took him to see a lot of different practitioners, nutritionists and things like that, but nobody really touched it. This was over the space of 18 months, 2 years. And then one day I was reading this book called Homeopathic Psychology, and I was reading one particular remedy and I just thought, that is Oscar, that is my son. It just fitted his profile completely. And it even had, you know, that kind of thing. So it was like a bony growth. It was an osteochondroma. So I thought, okay, this is the one. It was like that eureka moment. And I phoned my homeopath. I spoke to her about it, a different one to who I'd taken him to see. She said, yes, you know, I'll send you the remedy and let's see what happens. And sure enough, she sent me the remedy. She made it up. And within weeks, it started to reduce and it was totally gone. And that just proved to me, like nothing else, what homeopathy could do, because it's all about getting that right one, and it just fitted him so exactly. And once I'd seen it work on that very physical level, it just compelled me, convinced me to want to study it, because I knew that it could go places that other modalities just couldn't go to. So with this course, I've loved how there is that element of creativity. Like Misha is very creative, but he's also a philosopher, and for me that more spiritual, broader aspect that informs all the teaching here, which is in fact central to homeopathy, is really represented. So I feel as though the creativity, the philosophy, the spirituality is all very present here, which is really important for me and my learning. And so I feel very enriched by and very blessed to have had the opportunity to study here with teachers that are respected all over the world. Also, I feel hugely privileged to be here because I feel as though we're right in the middle of homeopathy here, because, you know, it's really where it's moving and shaking. You know, I feel like we're on the front line of where it's all happening. So that feels really exciting to be here, as well as in this really nurturing, incredible environment. Every weekend when we come, it's like being back with one's own tribe. You know, we speak the same language and it's just a joy. So each year group has somebody who is responsible for them on the faculty, and that has been really rewarding, that I know that there's someone that I can go to who can sort it out for me, who can deal with my problems. So I feel as though the pastoral care here actually is brilliant, as well as the academic learning and the fact that now there's this transparency with websites. So we get sent what we're going to learn prior to the weekend, the same as the tutors that are teaching us do. We can access the website in between times, which has got a lot of resources and information on about who's teaching us what homework. So I feel as though the technology here is actually very advanced as well. The fact that I can be in clinic now and, you know, the senior practitioner, Janet Snowden, this weekend is in another room and we're getting this live link up to the case that's being taken. It all feels as though it's very technically sound, and on every level it's just well held, I think, yeah.